welcome to the Realest FC. Thank you for locking in. What I want to say, I'm not going to say. What I'm going to say thank you for coming here. Click the like button, subscribe, follow us on IG and Twitter, and our handle is The Realest FC. And this is where we talk about top 6 football news from the Premier League, the English Premier League, because that's what's really real and that's what really matters. But we also will talk about teams that are, possible dark horses in the race this year, but we still don't really expect them to do anything, but we're still going to talk about them because it's real. I want to introduce to you some of my really good friends. So we have Rapper, who is actually a Liverpool fan. We have Richie Spice, Richie, who is actually a Chelsea fan.
Why I don't know.
We win all the time.
So again, let me just let you know that we're going to review games from the weekend past. We're not going to really do that today. We're going to do that next week, and we're going to preview games for the weeks to come. And the week that we're going to preview this week is actually week 2 in the Premier League. All right, so we're gonna jump to previewing the Premier League, the week match day 2 in the Premier League. I'm going to start with Arsenal versus Burnley. Now, even though Arsenal is my team, we're going to focus on our pundits. These guys are the guys who know everything that they need to know about football. So I'm gonna interject because I am indeed an Arsenal supporter through and through to the heart. Been a supporter since 1986. The only reason I actually supported Arsenal initially as a child is because the sleeve of the jersey was white. So I have no idea why I'm still supporting the team, but I'm a passionate fan.
No one does.
Right? No idea.
Please note the reason why I'm supporting the team because of white on the sleeve.
The white on the sleeve when I was a child.
Nothing to do with football.
Nothing to do with football when I was 8 years old.
Alright, let's go.
So, how do you feel about that game? Or how do you feel about Arsenal's performance last weekend and Burnley's performance last weekend? They actually won 3-0 at Southampton.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a game at the Emirates. In all honesty, Arsenal have not lost to Burnley in a mighty long time. So, what do you think about that game? Is it going to be a good game? The first game for the weekend, 6:30 in the morning. What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be more entertaining than one would think, given the pressure that is on Arsenal and the fact that Burnley really has nothing to lose.
But what pressure? What pressure?
First of all, it's Arsenal. It's Arsenal. Even if Arsenal is not expected to win anything, for the season, you do expect every game to be a game everybody expects Arsenal to fail or expect Arsenal to win. Fans are going to expect them to do both, actually. To be honest, I see Arsenal fans every day.
Yeah.
Some say we're going to lose every game, some say we're going to win every game. You can never
they
tell.
seem to love the misery.
They love the misery.
They love
I don't
wallowing
get
in
it.
it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
So listen, Arsenal is going to lose this game, and I'm going to tell you why. They're going to go into the overconfident, and Burnley is going to snatch it. I'm telling you, they're going to get a one love hot under them skin.
Well, just to add some information, some important data. Arsenal have won their last 10 matches against Burnley in all conversations and competitions. I do not expect Burnley to win this game. I don't even expect Burnley to have a chance.
Awesome.
Pepe is going to start that match. Ceballos is going to start that match.
How many times has he played in EPL?
Half a quarter game.
Right.
Quality is quality.
So here's what's going to happen.
Quality is quality.
Here's what's going to happen. That guy, Gingerbread Mourinho, what's his name? Red hair guy that manages Burnley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean Dyche.
There you go,
Okay.
Sean.
Okay.
He's going to come out with a nice compact line as Burnley is accustomed to playing. Arsenal is going to run out of creativity because let's face it, they have none. And they're going to depend on the speed over the top, which they're not going to get any space behind Burnley, because Burnley is going to just lock shop. And they're going to pinch one corner, one of the big men are going to head it in, and it's going to be game over, because even if them concede later early, Arsenal are just not going to find it.
So do you both believe though that front three from Arsenal, that potentially considered to be the third best front three, potentially?
By
I mean,
Arsenal
there's nothing, no, by pundits right across the league, making predictions for the season. The prediction is Salah, Mane, and Firmino first.
Right.
Of course.
Which I think is debatable between it and
Well, Man City
Man City's front
Man
front
City has a
three,
pretty good front
which
three.
is Sterling,
Aguero.
and Sané is out.
Yeah, but they could lose
Bernardo Silva is
Bernardo Silva, and then but
Jesus comes off the bench and usually scores.
But the front three for Arsenal is considered to possibly be the third best or fourth best. I mean, maybe the front three for Tottenham is in the mix.
I think what you should do is go tomorrow and buy the lotto ticket for next year, April or May. I think that's what you should do. Because what you're saying right now is that the potential
Yes.
of this Arsenal front three can outscore what? 30 other teams? But
But it
front
did.
three?
It did actually. This
that's
Arsenal
front
team outscored.
Arsenal's front three is irrelevant. When it comes to their back four.
outscored 17 other teams last season.
They're-
So the problem was the back four.
That's why I don't believe the question really for Arsenal is their front three. You're albeit it's an impressive front three. I won't
Right.
take it from
On
you.
paper.
Even without seeing Pepe play in the Premier League, I've seen enough clips of him, which is all you can get, and the statistics look good. But at the end of the day, the question for Arsenal has not been can they score. The question is can they stop the other team from scoring. And Sean Dyche has gradually developed a
building.
Burnley team that can hold it at the back
Right.
and will get that occasional break and find the goal. I think that's where the game is going to get interesting. I think that's the heart of this
Saturday.
game. Can Arsenal stop Burnley from scoring the one or two
While
that will
scoring
matter?
themselves.
While scoring themselves, I think they will probably get a one, maybe.
So
a
what?
two
So
goal.
that's it. What's the scores that you guys
I
predict?
think a 2-all draw.
A 2-all draw.
Well, me have Arsenal to lose every single game, so I think we'll get 1-0.
Actually, I think Arsenal's going to win that game by 4-0.
That's optimistic.
For such a significant number, so
That's so optimistic of you, Mr.
if I didn't know better.
Mr. Naturalist. What is going on?
So we're going to talk about the next match now. The next match coming up is Southampton versus Liverpool. But remember, follow us on the Realest FC on Instagram and on Twitter. Click the notifications bell, subscribe, drop a like on the video because that helps us to grow the channel.
Right.
Alright, so we're going to talk about Southampton versus Liverpool. Southampton had a horrible weekend last weekend, losing 3-0 to Burnley. Liverpool had an awesome Friday night where they destroyed. Who did they destroy again?
Irrelevant.
Oh my god.
Norwich, I'll say it's Norwich.
But
Norwich.
they beat Norwich.
Norwich has been their beating
what, 4
stick for
goals
quite
to
some
Yeah,
time.
4-1.
I'm sure Suarez was somewhere warming up.
Yes.
Norwich has been their beating stick, so.
Well, but it is important to note that Southampton have lost their last 4 Premier League games against Liverpool, conceding 11 goals and scoring just once. Also important that Liverpool have only lost one of their last 11 Premier League meetings with Southampton. They've drawn 3, won 7. And most importantly, Liverpool could actually equal their best ever Premier League winning run of 11 games, 11 consecutive victories if they win this game on Saturday. Rapper, I mean, being the Liverpool fan, let me start with you. What are your feelings about this game?
As I expected to be business as usual. We're looking at a strong Liverpool
Oh, this game is
team.
away from home.
And we do business at home and away. It doesn't matter who, because if you look at the team as it stands now, we have our best players available to us. Salah looks like he never went on vacation at all. Origi, as usual, since recently anyway, is fine in the back of the net, which goes a long way when you can get your goal scorers up and running early in the season.
Do you actually rate Origi?
I do. I rate him as he's an excellent utility player. When he comes on, he does a job. Now, he's not the man who's going to carry you for 38 games. I think everyone is clear on that. But he is the man that's going to step in when we need to replace a Firmino or a Mane or a Salah.
So you'll never start Origi?
He started last week.
No,
and
you'll
scored.
never start Origi over once those guys are fit.
If they're fit and all things being equal, we don't need to actually rest them. I doubt it
Hold
because
on. So you would play? Do you still have storage? I haven't.
no,
followed-
Sturridge is no longer a part of Liverpool. He was
Really?
released over the summer.
Where is he?
Yeah, I asked Sturridge that's
Oh my God! This is the type of loyalty that these guys have.
I cannot be held accountable for a man that
Listen,
it's no
it's-
longer part of my team. I have a team to worry about.
It's not
I
like
have 20
Sturridge.
players to
It's
think
not
about.
like Sturridge was really playing any football. He
Exactly.
barely played. The man football career was disturbing his bed rest. right? So
More or less.
So,
yeah.
All due respect to Daniel Sturridge, he gave
Exactly,
his time.
exactly.
He did his
Considering
time.
He's also
Exactly.
He's also Jamaican heritage. I
Yeah,
really
he
think.
is.
Jamaican.
But as
Yeah.
a
But he's
Liverpool
injury
fan,
prone,
I will give respect where respect due. And I remember there were times years ago, especially when we had SSS, yeah, with Sturridge, Suarez, and Sterling.
Right,
That was great. That's
that
a
was
year
dangerous.
Brendan Rodgers almost took the league title, as per usual. Previous managers almost always did.
So
But
close.
you want nothing to do with him anymore.
This is not a matter of
He's a
wanting.
memory. He's a
to-
memory.
No, I will not be put in a position to say to speak ill of a former player that did his time. What I will say is he's not relevant to what we're trying to achieve right now.
Okay.
With all due respect.
Richie, does Southampton stand a chance?
I mean, I guess if hell can freeze over, and I don't know, how does Southampton stand a chance? Maybe if them beg Liverpool a blind?
Which we will not get.
I don't know. Right now, Klopp is one of those managers who has his eyes focused, and I think he has gotten the entire squad focused on one mission. So Southampton, as Rapper rightfully says, business as usual. They're gonna come in, they're gonna dismantle the junior squad, because really and truly Southampton is Liverpool's junior squad. So it's just a trial run, it's just a test run for the Southampton players who want to make it into a Liverpool squad.
I think what we're gonna see is a team that will close down.
Right.
They're gonna be very
They're
defensive. They're gonna make it. They're gonna at least try to make it difficult for Liverpool to score. I still believe Liverpool is gonna find the back of the net. I just don't think it will be with as much frequency as it was against Norwich, a recently promoted team that plays more attacking football than defensive football. That made it a little bit easier. Southampton is an established Premier League team.
Right.
Yes, they've faced Liverpool numerous times. They've lost numerous times, but experience does count for something. So even if they lose, I don't think it will be the caning that we're some of us are assuming it will be. I think it will be a respectable 2, maybe 3-0.
For all those people out there who play Fantasy League, this is a good weekend for you to pick up one of those Liverpool defenders. I don't think Southampton is going to score. I'm pretty sure you're probably having 1 or 2 already. So, yeah, most people have Van Dijk and most people have
Trent or
Robertson. So, if you don't have any of those 3 players, this weekend is a good weekend to pick up one of those, because, yeah, I don't think Southampton is going to win. I don't think they're going to score. Liverpool does not like, especially VVD, does not like conceding goals. So even as a backup keeper, he's going to be protected. My prediction, if there's a scoreline that says 2.5, I would go with that 2.5. But let's say 3. Let's say 3, respectively.
All right, so we're moving on to the next big match of the week, the biggest match of this weekend, the only match.
Yeah, man, this
But
is what makes super
nobody not watching anything else. I'm not even watching the Arsenal match. I am watching Man City versus Tottenham Hotspur, because if Spurs lose, then my weekend is made. So that's all that matters. If Spurs wins, I cannot watch anything. I cannot come out of the house. I cannot go to work. So, well, yes. What is good for me is that Man City have won all 4 of the last 4 games against Spurs. And Spurs have just taken 4 points from their last 4 visits to the Etihad Stadium. Rockside. Sorry.
Rude. Wait, hold on a second.
I cannot imagine.
Hold on a second. Who did go Champions League final? Where did go Champions League final?
Who comes
Granted,
second?
the same thing happened when they went Champions League.
Yeah,
final.
we went
Oh,
Champions League
snap.
final.
Yeah,
We went
okay.
Champions League
Who
final.
can go final?
Yeah, everybody can go
Everybody
final.
can go
Yeah,
final.
we can go final. You understand?
Well, it can be done by
It
anybody.
can be done by anybody.
I guess if it's you, then
Alright,
standards low.
so how the match will go? Richie.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Okay, for real though.
Hold on. See, I tell me, say, because them one.
I don't have a horse
Them
in
man-
this race.
them man-
No. People, this is called the Realest FC. I'm gonna give the realest thing right about now. I choke Spurs, the man them name. That's what we call them, because every single time them step up to a big plate, them choke. So really and truly, I don't think City will dismantle them. I have a lot of ratings for Pochettino. I think he's a good manager. I think he's gonna come out with a game plan. But City's strong though, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, and I think I really think that Spurs is, I'm not gonna say overrated. I think it's a quality team, but Spurs is the darling of the English media. So nobody would know that Spurs literally beat Arsenal. by 1 point. And Arsenal had a horrible season. Chelsea finished third.
Yeah.
And for everybody, Chelsea had a horrible season.
Yeah.
So how the hell?
The Spurs are a great team.
Had a great season.
I think
Yeah.
we have to measure expectations here. First and foremost, if I remember correctly, Tottenham didn't actually take part in the transfer market last year. There wasn't any activity there, so you have to take that into consideration.
Does a team have to participate? I mean, a straight up question: does a team have to participate in the transfer market to stand a chance? If you have a quality team, do you have to go into the transfer market?
I think if you're going to call it a quality team, you have to put that in context. Put it this way. Spurs are an okay team. A team that can finish in the top 4, right? A top 4 team. And they didn't buy anybody else. They didn't announce that they were going after the title, so they went for top 4. And they got top 4. Chelsea was going for the title. They bought
Really?
Yeah,
Chelsea
they
brought in
Yeah.
sorry ball and the great Jorginho. What are you talking about? They were playing for keeps,
And
right?
With hold on, with Giroud as forward.
We drew. Well, all
With
let's-
Giroud as forward. Hold on.
You forget? No, I think you forgot that Hazard was there as well. This was
for the record. This
amazing.
is the
Hold on
Realest
a
FC.
minute.
The Realest FC. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
I don't know.
This is where I close up my tablet and I put it one side.
let me hear
Giroud
this.
is actually what you call a false 9.
No, but
Giroud is a
So
false player.
So you're
He's a false player.
Yeah,
so-
This is when you come off a World Cup and win World Cup and feel like the greatest team.
no, so you're going for the title with Giroud as the
Yes,
main
you
forward?
are.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
the point
you are,
is
because Hazard.
okay. So
Because
here's the difference between
Hazard.
here's the difference between most football fans and Arsenal fans. Football fans really want to win everything. They go into a match thinking, listen, we're going for the title. So every season,
So that means
Chelsea-
that Spurs is not the Spurs.
every season,
No, but
Chelsea
it's-
start-
no, but it's
hold
a
on,
Spurs
I'm not a
fan.
Spurs fan. Wait,
Okay.
I'm not a Spurs fan. I can't speak for them.
Don't do that.
Every season, Chelsea goes into the new season.
Yeah.
We're expected to win something. Every season, Liverpool
Every
goes
season.
into the
You
season.
mean since 2004?
Listen,
Well, hold on. We
if you
can't
want
go
to
further than that.
2004, I mean,
We can't go further
Well,
than that.
what
Why
more-
would we?
no, but what more do you
Hold on,
want
no,
from a
but
team?
no,
That's
hold
what.
on.
That's,
It's
that's 15 years.
No,
That's
hold on, no,
15 years.
No, hold on. You're not going to go further than that.
No, not beyond
That means that Liverpool is not a good team because Liverpool's history was way
Are
before
you referring to the
2004.
reigning European champions
Oh, so yeah,
as
so-
not
so-
a good
so-
team?
so it's
You're
not
referring
18
to the
was it-
team
was it 18
with-
18,
with-
89?
with
Alright.
six Champions League titles as not a good team. Two of
So-
those won since 2004.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
you haven't won the league in like 100 years.
We're the best in Europe right now.
No,
as
you're
far
not.
as far as titles are concerned.
No, you're not.
If you
Hi
win,
everybody,
You're
we're
going
gonna
to
block
lose.
them all right now because it's the Realest FC.
going to
Follow us
lose
on Twitter,
tomorrow, you know.
follow us on Instagram.
Can't
We're not
take
gonna
it
have a Liverpool conversation
And-
every
and
single
who-
week, I guarantee
who is
you.
gonna
Please.
lose? We?
Don't pay them no
I am
money.
not a Tottenham fan.
So let's
And suddenly,
And
it
all
became
of a
about
sudden,
Liverpool.
yeah.
I'm like, hold on a minute. I
All
thought
right.
we were talking about
All right.
City versus
How do
Tottenham
you
here.
feel about this game? What do you think is going to happen in this game?
I don't
And it's being
think-
played at the Etihad.
It's
for the
been
record.
I don't care where it's being played. I don't think this will be a run over
No.
as people are thinking.
No, it
People
won't be.
and I think a lot of people are looking at City and say if it's City, then everybody else are gonna get run over. Try remember, there were a lot of games that City barely won. Last year, City beat Chelsea 1-0, and that was a game, if you ask me, that won them the title. Because if they didn't win that, Liverpool would have taken it.
That's the
And
game where company
that scored that beautiful goal. It took what I consider a freak
Freak of
quality,
nature.
but a
Yeah.
freak goal
Yeah.
for them to get those 3 points.
That was
that
a
won them
wonder
there.
goal right there.
They can be beat. And I think teams realize if you accept what the other team can do, if you just admit that they're that good and prepare for a team that good, you can change the outcome of the game. I still think City might take it, but I don't think it's gonna be a run
It's
over.
not gonna be a cakewalk.
It can't be. It can't be. And remember, last week Tottenham had 31 shots.
Right.
No, granted,
So today,
Tottenham had 31 shots against who?
this week,
Spurs,
my-
right.
Spurs have lost their last 6 Premier League away games.
I personally can't use a brand new season. And
To
I
lead,
can't
yeah.
judge what's happening in a brand new season this early based
Based
on
on-
what's happened before. Teams
Right.
change, tactics change,
Right.
and managers learn more than anything else. And Pochettino has shown that he is a learning
He's a-
animal.
right.
I personally, if you're asking for a prediction,
do you think
I
that- do
think
you think
it's
that-
gonna be a 1-all game. I
Will
don't think either one will.
Dembele make a difference?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dembele one.
Yeah.
You're talking Mbele.
Yeah, ending there.
There's an N in there.
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
my
That's okay.
French is
Yeah.
not as good
Yeah.
as yours.
I think he based on what I saw last week,
Yeah.
he's gonna make a big difference. Reason being, he has the qualities of Christian Eriksen, if you ask me.
Really?
No man, he's a good passer on the ball, he has good vision and a good strike. That goal that he scored was excellent.
Yeah.
But more than anything is I think he brings a certain amount
Strength.
improving strength. And
Yeah.
Tottenham believes in using strength in the midfield.
Right.
Granted, City strong in the middle. But I think they're gonna counter that with their own strength. Sissoko and Ndombele gonna counter that with their strength. And I don't think, as I said, it's gonna be a cakewalk. So 1-1 I say out of this game. And I'm not even gonna get into
1-1.
this Arsenal animosity
Yeah,
and whatever.
yeah,
No European title.
Yeah.
So,
Alright. It's like a chicken fight right
it's a
about
chicken
now.
fight. Them a fight over the
Arsenal.
smallest balloon.
Yeah, man. Arsenal versus Tottenham.
Well, that said,
Spurs.
talking about chicken fights, we're going to talk about Chelsea versus Leicester.
Hey.
Oh, my short ribs. Oh, my short ribs.
Yeah, this game is on Sunday. Well, we know what happened with Chelsea last week. I mean,
Freak of nature.
freak of nature. However, they're coming up against a Leicester team that has huge expectations for this season. A wonderful coach in Brendan Rodgers, Liverpool alumni. He's made some shrewd signings in the off season. So I won't start with Richie. I'll leave Richie for last on this one wrap up. And what do you think about this game? This game is actually being played at Stamford Bridge.
I think Chelsea will come out
Why?
mad.
Okay.
Start
Okay.
raving mad. You don't get 4.
Will that translate
First
to a
game.
win?
I think it will translate into an improved performance on what they did last week. I also believe, based on the game I saw Leicester play last week, Leicester is soft. They're still trying to figure out what they're doing going forward because they didn't get out as much. Jamie Vardy barely touched the ball last week. And that was because they played against a team that was prepared for what the one type of game they seem to come with.
Right.
And I think Chelsea have it in them
Yeah, man.
to get the better of Leicester City, especially at home. But I think the biggest part of this competition, the biggest factor in this battle is the psychological factor. Chelsea, albeit who didn't improve over the summer, they need a win. And you need a win at home. And if you're not going to get that win at home and the first home game of the season, then my friend, that's it for the season. Psychologically, you're going to be broken. So I believe Chelsea is going to come out on top in this
Alright,
one.
so will you have the same starting 11? Would you recommend
No,
the same starting
stick a
11?
small pin. 1 second. Let's not talking about the starting 11. There are a few players that were missing from Chelsea starting 11 on the weekend. And I'm not blaming that on the reason why we get
right.
4, but I'm just saying. Anyway,
Wow!
so not to prolong this
Yo,
any
the
further.
motherfucker shot after Tottenham,
Leicester.
the motherfucker shot after Chelsea.
Well,
Everybody in
I-
London, I get it.
I would love for this panel to make a prediction for the end of the season where everybody's gonna fall. But to wrap up your question, which is Chelsea versus Leicester on the weekend, to predict that match, let's go with 3-2. I think Chelsea is not gonna hit the post anymore. I think all the ball is gonna fall in the back of the net this time. So we're gonna get our team back on track. Willian is gonna come back and he's gonna give us a boost. Pedro is gonna come back, he's gonna give us a boost. Rudiger is gonna come back and he's gonna solidify the back line. So the thing are gonna look much better. Leicester, I don't think they've hit their strides, and I think they're gonna come with the same team anyway. So we know how to play them. 3-2.
Yeah.
To Chelsea.
Yeah.
I said 2-0 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I think Pedro plays, Willian plays, Kante plays in the defensive midfield role. That Chelsea team is a different Chelsea team.
Yeah.
But we all know.
Even with Zuma playing, if you had Kante in front of that back four, that's a different Chelsea team. So yeah, I'll concur. Not the 3-2. I don't think
Leicester is gonna
Leicester scores against you guys.
No,
Well,
that's why I said the nil. I don't
Yeah,
think Leicester's
Leicester
going to
scores
find back
against
in
you
the
guys.
net
The
against
team is
Well,
not a bad team.
it's not
That 4-goal loss is an anomaly. Don't watch the banter. Now watch the provocation.
The banter will continue.
It's a proper team.
Yeah.
Good.
And I just hope it does not shake
Frank?
Frank's confidence. Alright, well that leads us into the last segment, where we talk about Man United, because their expectations changed dramatically on Sunday. But before that, Just remember, you're watching the
Can't
Realest
chat to them
FC. You're watching the Realest FC. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at the Realest FC. Click that notification bell. Follow us. What else? Oh, click the like button. Click the like. Even click the unlike button. Not really business. Just interact.
Give us your opinion.
Interact and comment below. Comment below and let us know. All right. So the team whose expectations changed dramatically was Manchester United on Sunday. Before everybody was touch and go about Man U, people weren't sure what to expect. All the Man U alumni were saying, oh, you know,
Woe is
Right.
me.
yeah, no, before the batch were saying, well, you know,
before.
we don't know, and
Okay.
but then after the game,
Badge kissing.
yeah, man, Ole
Kiss
Gunnar,
badge after the first
Ole
game.
Gunnar. But the irony is that this match is a potential banana skin because this is Wolves
Yeah.
versus Man U at the Molineux at Wolves Stadium.
Yeah, man.
This is a match that Man U can lose
Yeah.
and lose badly,
And they've done before.
and they have before.
Yeah.
So I mean, not to mention Arsenal all the time, but Arsenal went there and we were under pressure. We were lucky to get away with a draw. Lucky. So this Wolves team is a team that has the potential, I think, for top four. I don't think it will, but they have the potential. They have the potential. They've actually strengthened.
Okay.
That strong side, them can beat Man U.
Every time you say things like that, you remind me of an Arsenal fan.
I am.
How is Wolves going to make it ahead of City, Liverpool, Spurs?
No man, City
And
and
Arsenal.
Liverpool. City and Liverpool.
No, wait, listen.
You're
Wolves
talking
being
about
top
two teams
four.
that not going to make it. One team definitely not going to make it to facilitate Wolves. I can't think of anybody in the top 6 that's going to give up their position to Wolves this season.
I'm just saying.
Not Tottenham, not Arsenal, actually, not Chelsea. Who's going to give up their position?
Wolves.
Not Man United either.
Wolves strengthen their team.
If Man U loses this game on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean for Wolves?
Wolves get
Wolves have
3
3
points
points.
and they end up on 4. That's all
Yeah,
it means.
that's pretty much
They're
it.
not going to be in the top 4 coming at the end of
Mid-table.
the season.
Mid-table.
I don't think so because it takes.
Mid-table.
Mid-table, man.
I think upper mid-table, they have a good chance of at a Europa League spot.
Alright,
That was
So we're
good
not
for
saying they won't beat
Alright,
somebody
hold
in
on.
top 6, but they're not getting in
eight,
the top 4.
eight, minimum, 8.
Oh yeah, I expect Wolves to be in the top 10, definitely. If I'm a betting man, I'd bet them between 7th and 5th.
I think that Portuguese contingent that they have there,
Yeah.
that makes that team a first class solid team.
First class.
So by the way, we're talking
First
about
class.
Manchester United versus Wolves, and we have more to say about Wolves than we do about United.
Yeah, it says a lot. That shows the bias. Let's be honest. Liverpool fan, me not good for Sabona now. No? I don't care.
But I mean that Man U team is actually a pretty solid team. So what do you feel about that new forward line, which is not new?
No, it's not new.
But the responsibilities
Revamped.
that they have,
Mhm.
that's new.
It's really one of those things where it can go
Rashford.
either way for Ole. Oh, by the way, everybody, I'd like you guys to meet my Ole today. Hey, Ole, I'm just saying. I think
I mean, the Liverpool
United,
fan.
I'm just saying, United kind of did this thing where they let go Lukaku, okay, but they didn't actually bring in a backup striker. So now, as you said, the responsibilities have changed. I do think Rashford has now the potential to become a better striker, a better footballer overall. And I've always been a fan of Martial, right? So let's see what they do. I don't think they're going to score as many goals this weekend than they did last weekend. So you're looking at maybe a 2-1, maybe a 2-all.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2-all as my prediction.
I think that they have it in them to score goals. Man U has it in them to score many goals. And I think more than anyone else, Marcus Rashford is going to have an excellent season. And the reason I believe this is a
Me
player
too.
that feeds on confidence.
Yes.
He's confident in himself, but he needs his coach and
Yes.
he needs his team around him to be confident in him.
But what about
And I think he has it now.
Harry Maguire though?
No, I think Harry Maguire is a sturdy centre back. He's not going to stop United from conceding idiot goals this season. Him one can't do it because just like Arsenal, that entire back line need to be replaced. And not to mention that David De Gea didn't have a great season last season.
So Luke Shaw is not a great left back.
Luke Shaw is an excellent attacking football.
Wan-Bissaka.
But hold on
No, I
now.
wouldn't
Try
say
remember
excellent.
this. No, I think he's an excellent. Hold on. mark my words, he's an excellent attacking fullback.
I
I
don't
don't
think
trust Luke Shaw in our own half. Wan Bissaka is an excellent attacking
Close.
fullback, but I don't think he's as effective as you would expect a defender first to be. Granted, he's young, and will be his first, and it's not his first season in a big league, but it's the first season where he have big expectations around him.
Yeah, man.
So
pay the money on him.
so I'm going to step back and look, just watch what I want. But I don't think this backline is fixed because Chelsea still managed to hit the post multiple times. Chelsea's left back still managed to hit the post multiple times. And the fact that they kept a clean sheet was more down to Chelsea's inability to finish the chance that they get than Manchester United's ability to stop them from getting these chances.
This team,
So-
that Chelsea team wasn't
They're
clear.
not as bad in a better position as Arsenal as far as the imbalance is concerned.
Yeah.
Heavy on the attack, weak on the backline. I think their backline is much stronger than Arsenal, but at the same time, I still believe it is their weakness. I just don't believe Wolves is going to
They
be
get
the team
exploited.
to exploit it. I don't think so. Me not say Wolves are coming at this up.
I don't know where this guy is coming from. That United backline, that guy named David De Gea is a superhero, right?
2 years ago.
No. The reason why he had a bad season last season was because he had a guy, what's his name, Mike Smalling? And that's what Louis Van...
Styling.
Yeah man, that's what Louis Van Gaal called him,
Styling.
Mike Smalling. Anyway, he had a
You
horrible...
forgot Phil Jones.
Look here.
Oh my God.
These
Yo,
things happen.
the
And
worst.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, that backline that Ole, that backline that Ole put in place with Lindelof and Maguire, I think that works. If you use McTominay in front of them and Paul Pogba to back up McTominay, those four right there make a very good compact backline. Yeah, that quad right there controls your midfield. That will work. If he gets Wan Bissaka and Luke Shaw to run back like they have been, they may not be great defenders, but they close down and they get back. I think it will work for them. And listen, say what you want about David De Gea having a bad season last season, but the man is a good shot stopper.
He was.
A really good shot stopper.
I
Right?
think
Well,
so.
well, honestly, guys, I think anybody going down to Wolves, anybody
Yeah.
should be concerned.
No, you should be,
Yeah,
Anybody
man.
Make
going
no
down to
mistake,
Wolves
you
should
know.
be concerned.
Wolves is what you call a bogey team.
Yeah, man. They will
They
break
will-
you on a good day, or at least a
All
bad
about-
day for you. They'll break you. But
My
I
two
don't think they're gonna
bogey teams-
consistently do that.
My two bogey teams for this season, I would like to put Bournemouth and Wolves up there. as
Not
top there.
Leicester.
I don't think Leicester should be considered a bogey team. Leicester is just a
Not
team.
Everton.
I have to see what Everton is gonna do with those signings, though.
Yeah.
Everton to me it's like it can go either way. It can work, and then they'll be really
We've
good.
seen this before.
We've seen it before, right?
We've seen it before.
So
Bag
it
of
can
money
work.
spending.
Yeah, man.
So-
and the
so-
revamp
so
and the
the-
players don't click.
That takes care of the top six.
Yeah.
And we even got one of the contenders inadvertently with Wolves,
Yeah.
who I think has the potential to kind of
Tip
have
the
damage,
scale.
yeah,
Tip the scale.
tip the scale, do some
Mhm.
damage,
Yeah.
Remember again, this is the Realest FC, Realest Football Chat, Realest Fancast,
That's right.
Realest FC.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. This is the first time we're doing this. We talked about doing this for a very, very long time. We love football. We play football with and against each other throughout the
Right.
years. As you can see, everybody is here from work.
Mhm.
This is in the week.
Yeah.
We have work in a couple hours,
Yeah.
including the person who's holding the camera.
Right.
Oh,
By the way, I have to big up the camera person.
Big up the
yeah,
cameraman,
big up,
you
big
don't
up,
know,
big up,
yeah.
big up, big up Dwayne behind the camera. He doesn't really watch football, but he's somebody who loves sports. Guys, thanks for coming.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go home to your wives, get some sleep. We'll do this again. We'll do a review on Sunday afternoon, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll do a review on Sunday afternoon of these games. Hopefully, we'll have something nice to talk about. Somehow last weekend just wasn't that 4-0, even that 4-0, it wasn't.
You wouldn't feel good if you didn't close out on the
No, that
You've
4-0.
been beating that dead horse. I think the horse is dead.
Oh, but sometimes you have to
Very.
ensure. You have to make
We
sure
use
the horse
glue.
is dead.
We use the glue
Make
to make
sure the horse is dead.
projects
Yeah.
for the kids.
So, but it was fun. We always love talking about football. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram and follow us on Twitter. We kind of try and connect with you over those mediums. We're gonna post new content as much as we can over the next couple of weeks, over the course of the season, over the 38 games. Hopefully, I have something to celebrate at the end of the season.
Not relegated.
Not relegated, which is a trophy.
Which is a
Which
trophy.
is a trophy.
Arsenal
So,
philosophy.
Realest FC, we'll catch you next week, Sunday. After Arsenal has won 6 goals to nil.
Please, man, please.